It was a bright morning when our science teacher announced a new project. Each group had to create a working model that used real electrical energy. Our team decided to build a small power. We started our research right away. Everyone in the group had a different idea. Ali wanted to use solar panels, Sana suggested wind turbines, and I thought of combining both. We calculated how much power each source could produce, but still, reaching 10,000 watts seemed far away. We realized that teamwork and smart planning would be the only way to make it possible. But according to the English story we had studied, it needed 10,000 watts to run properly. At first, days passed, and we worked tirelessly after school. We gathered old motors, wires, and small solar panels from the lab. Sometimes the circuits failed, and sparks flew, but instead of giving up, we laughed and tried again. Every failure taught us something new. About as the final presentation day came closer, the pressure on our team increased. Every afternoon, we stayed late in the science lab, checking each wire and connection again and again. Sometimes the readings dropped suddenly, and sometimes the circuits overheated. It was frustrating, but we refused to quit. Ali carefully adjusted the voltage regulators, while Sana monitored the solar panels under different light conditions. I worked on connecting the wind turbine to store extra power in a small battery system. After a week of non-stop effort, something magical happened. When we tested the system again, the meter began to rise, 2,000 watts, 5,000 watts, and finally, almost touching 10,000 watts. We couldn't believe our eyes. Everyone shouted with joy, clapping and laughing together. It felt like all our sleepless nights and hard work had finally paid off. That moment taught us that success doesn't come from luck, it comes from dedication, teamwork, and the courage to keep trying even when things go wrong. Resistance and balance. Slowly, our project began to take shape, and we could finally see a small light bulb glow from our setup. The numbers sounded impossible, but the day of the presentation finally arrived. The classroom was full of excitement as each group displayed their projects. When our turn came, we stood nervously in front of the judges. I explained how our system used both solar and wind energy to generate power, while Ali demonstrated the wiring and Sana showed the readings on the wattmeter. As the device started running, the light bulbs on our model began to glow brightly, and the meter displayed 9,950 watts. The judges were impressed. One of them smiled and said, "Even if it's not a perfect 10,000, your idea is powerful enough to inspire others." Those words meant more to us than winning a trophy. We realized that learning isn't just about numbers or results, it's about creativity, teamwork, and never giving up on a dream. When the event ended, we packed our project carefully. As we walked home, the sun was setting, and a soft breeze turned the small turbine on our model once more. Watching it spin, we all felt proud. We didn't just build a generator, we built confidence, friendship, and a story that would stay with us forever. To take on the challenge.